Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. It's your favorite couple, Ru and Tendai. Actually, it's Tendai and Ru.
Welcome back, guys, for YouTube channel. It's your favorite couple. We just want to thank you for coming through to watch this video. For those who are on our channel for the very first time, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And for the returning subscribers, we love you. You are family, and you are part of us. So,
Our topic today, we are going to talk about. What are we going to talk about?
okay. Before we drop the topic, we're just going to talk about a few things which people are like a few problems people are having in their marriages or relationships, right?
Yeah.
And one of those things is that kuti vanhu vari kuti zvonizvo they're not having the like. Let's take for example, it's me and you. I'll be complaining that I'm not having my me time, and you'll be complaining that you're not having your you time.
Yeah.
So people are saying, Kuti, is it necessary or it's not even necessary to have that time Kuti une time yako or you ane time yake? Something like that.
Okay. Should I bring my point?
Yeah, you can bring your first point through.
Okay. Personally, what I think is me time is very necessary, and it's very healthy for a marriage because everyone wants that time alone. You see, well, basically for us men, we can't spend the whole day with a woman generally.
Okay, before you continue with your point, I just want to say something. Can we give people like a brief background about me and you and about us diving into this topic? Like, because some people might not even understand why we are bringing up some points at Chataura and the likes. So if we could maybe start by telling people about me and you, how this me you thing affected the relationship in a way, like my me time, what that kind of thing.
So we're gonna bring the advantages and disadvantages of me time, is it?
Something like that. We're just gonna tell people like
About us.
Yes, exactly, about us. We're gonna tackle this thing whilst we are talking about us.
You are a very good storyteller, so you can tell the people.
Okay. So guys, this is the thing. When we got married, I used to believe you're supposed to be with your person 24/7. The only time you can't be together is the time when he's at work or when I'm at work or school, whatever it is, right? So I don't believe akuna chinonzi me time or chinonzi you time. That was us actually, because that time you're totally away urikubasa, that's your you time, but not knowing kuti no, that's a work time, that's not a you time. So we used to have a lot of problems because like you understand, because he was trying to get his time. Of course, aizozvita in the wrong way, because maybe of he was not yet mature to that to that extent yekuti anokwanisa kurealiza kuti what he's doing is really bad, or how he's doing his things. So this thing of you time, me time, tai underrate those two words. I mean those four words, you time, me time. Tai the underrate shokuti. But we came to realize kuti it's really important at the end of the day. So panatendai ndo pandinenge ndiri pandiri ndo panatendai, not because kuti zvonizvo ndo zvanga zviripo. I realized that we were doing that because of kuchengera, or we were doing that because we had the wrong belief about marriage, if I can say. Then later on, we sat down, we discussed about these things. Why don't you so behavior in this way? Your no behavior. sorry, you're not behavior. So
sit down.
we sat down. And then we're like, what do you behave the way you behave? And probably I would also behave in a funny way because defense mode. So the thing is, when we sat down, we talked about this.
Yeah. Maybe just to clarify why guys behave the way you were saying I would behave. It's because, like I said, us men basically, we just can't spend the whole day with you women. You discover that.
So you can't spend the whole day with me.
I'm not saying I cannot spend the whole day with you, but the thing is, you women, listen.
Can you hear what he's saying?
Listen, you women will get irritated easily, right?
Point number one to take note of.
You get very irritated easily, and you when you have got emotions, women generally they cannot act on their emotions. As men, we're different. If we take time for a man sitting with a man, they can spend the whole day together because their mindset is the same. They will never fight or argue because men, they were naturally born in a way of they understand each other, but you women, you can't.
So are you therefore saying that a husband and a wife, there are times whereby you totally don't understand each other?
Do you know that I would say this? I believe that there are actually people that are 50 years in marriage right now, but they do not click, especially if they even spend the whole day together.
How are they still together for 50 years?
No, listen, there's a way now. I think you guys, probably you might not even notice it, but that sometimes when we run away from you during the day, or there's some points when we try to get rid of you for like a few hours. That's how men we are. Like we can't just spend the whole day with a woman.
Okay, so basically, you are standing for the men today, right?
Yes.
Of course, we are putting our relationship at table, shahitika in our marriage, right? And the likes, but you're standing for the men today.
Yes, I understand.
And I'm standing for the women. I'm going to, it's going to be like, for it to be controversial, I'm going to act as if Tori against Tendai, but at some point, Tozo, Batanam Soro Pamwe. I just want to hear the mind of a man, what he will be thinking when he says he wants his own time. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
You can ask me.
Okay. So you said, number one, us women, we get irritated easily. Yeah?
That's what I see as men. That's what I feel like.
That's what you feel like? Okay, fine. So are you therefore trying to tell me that you are running away from irritating your person? Are you running away in a good way of saying, oh my God, I don't want to irritate my person?
Right.
Or you're like,
no,
I'm not going to stay with this person who gets irritated easily. What's happening?
All right, fine. I'll say it this way. Maybe I'll ask you personally. Is there no point in time when we are together when you say, let's say, for a day, right? At the end of the day, sometimes we just think that I think I just overreacted to this guy for no reason, but you don't say it out. But you personally feel like I think this for today, there's something that I've done that I've overreacted that I shouldn't have done.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. Ukawona that pounds are like that get irritated easily.
No. You're not answering my question.
Yes, I'm going there. I'm getting there. There is no point in time yokuti ndinoshita. This is depressed or this is stressed. Right. Actually, not to talk about now. We want to talk about Kumashure Oko, right? You find kuti when you were talking. You find
you are not depressed or stressed.
Wait. You find kuti when a woman or girl, whatever you name it, when ladies when us ladies and when we feel like we are being irritated by someone or something or our partner or whatever, pane zvaanenge aita zvatrigger. Because like you said, we get
No, but
it means
you
that
haven't-
you
but look,
man you
but-
actually know kuti
but no, you haven't
munoirritator in
answered
short.
but still you don't you
Ari
haven't
kuti varume munoirritator.
you haven't answered my question. Is there no one day
No.
yaunombotiwo apa ndaoverreacta?
Zvinhu zviri normal. Do you know what? Kuti munhu a-overreacte ndo zvatiri kuedza kutaura kuti munhu a-overreacte.
Right.
There is something that would have
You
happened.
see, one of the reasons why we need our me time is what you are doing right now. You are not like accepting certain things that you guys know that you do.
Okay. It's the same with us women.
You see, you're bringing women in a you're bringing women.
To be both-sided, you know?
You see,
Because
us
us
that's the
women.
thing why we need our me time. Because when we say how we feel as men, you guys you start bringing both sided. But you need to consider my feelings as well.
What do you also do you know what? Women vane a tendency yeku prashirwa down zvichingonzi the man the feelings
men.
of a man. Wait,
No, men.
babe,
Men, no.
wait.
Men.
Let me tell you. I'll give an example. Everything is all about men.
No, you're lying.
Kuchitwa, it's all about men. Akachitwa zvinonzi you understand? Everything is all about men.
Okay, listen.
Hapana anonotarisa ma
Ona.
feelings emunhu wechikadzi.
Listen.
You understand? Women vane ka tendency kekudainzo. Zvakafanana this babe. Zvakafanana this me and you business, guys. How many people agree with me kuti kudara or some relationships ekuti aya mamwe aya nekakutongana mukati aya ekuti your time inongonekwa kumurume chete. Do you agree?
Right.
Zvinonzi baba vemba ive maigara padhen tora 1 or 2 3 things dina yes or no? No, I just want a yes or no.
But now you want a yes or no from me. But you couldn't even give me a yes or no.
No, because you didn't ask me a yes or no
I asked,
question.
okay, fine.
It was
I'm
a
going to
question
ask you now.
No. You see, he's running away from that
listen.
question.
All right, fine.
Am I lying that this your time business only before people started talking about it yange iri centered pamunhu wechirume kuti murume anoda kumbosuduruka kumukadzi wake? Yes or no? Babe, yes or no?
Let me give you an answer.
This one yes or no?
In those days,
Babe,
yes
or no?
Yes.
I'm very happy that he actually agreed kuti this your business before people started talking about it yange is centered around the man. Wainzi murume ngaite zvaanoda because he's the father of the house. Zvainzi murume ngaite zvaanoda because anofanira kumbosuduruka kubva kumhuri, anoda mhepo, ndiye baba. You understand? So tell me, why was everything centered around men?
The reason why everything was centered around men is because...
Are you seriously going to justify why things were centered around men?
Yes, I'm going to justify.
Wow.
The reason why everything was centered... The reason why everything was centered around men is because us as men, hatina munhu wekuchemera when we have problems. We don't have anywhere to cry to. You see? And if I come to you and then I've got...
Sorry guys, I think I need to get a notebook and a pen because some of those points...
You can write in here if you want.
Yes, sure, please. Thank you. So...
Us as men...
No one to cry to, yes.
We don't have anyone to cry to. If we come to you crying to you saying, not me Ramush, and this guy, 2 months down the line, Ushanza weakness and I put it last time. You use my weakness to your advantages as women.
Okay, you just talked about weakness being used
to your advantage. You women use our weakness to your advantage, right? And I said we don't have anyone to cry to. You women use our weaknesses to your advantages.
By the way, you talked about okay, pay irritating taura. But no, we could also jot that down.
Yes.
You talked about women being irritating.
You get irritated.
You
easily.
talked about men understanding each other. Right?
Mhm.
It's okay, continue.
And then I feel like if we get our own me time, I time, the right time, if I get that, you know, I feel refreshed. Stress yes and data. No zakana trukubasa, trumabasa, kana tichita zvateshita wherever we are. There's a lot that we face, but we can't come and
going
tell
back,
you guys.
Kumashure, was your time an advantage in your marriage? Let's take for instance 5 years back. Was it an advantage or it almost destroyed your marriage?
Me time was me time was an advantage at first. Listen, but I abused the me time in the wrong way. You see, so it's a matter of understanding that when we say we both need a me time, right? It's necessary that we get that me time. You get your me time with your friends. I get my me time with my friends, right? But do not abuse that me time for the wrong reasons. Do it for the right reasons. If you want to refresh in a good way.
Tell them.
Refresh in a good way, and you don't have to refresh the wrong way. Because you find some people say, probably if I sleep with someone else, I'll feel refreshed after that, after doing it. That's their me time. But now you're abusing that me time.
Right. Thank you for getting to that point. I'm gonna you told us a lot of points, but specifically that one. You understand when you talk about you time, you man, you're talking about cheating time. No. Most men, guys, please drop your comments what you think in the comment section. Usually me time that's why people end up saying is it necessary to have this you time and it. So Tenai talked about weakness, about no one to cry to. He said men need that time of, they need the time alone because they don't have anyone to cry to. Could you please specify when you talk about no one to cry to? Because right now I'm trying to get to know the mind of a man. What's in your mind? Okay. What you're thinking? You said you got no one to cry to. Right. What exactly do you mean? Because us women, who told you have someone to cry to? Right, because also women have a tendency of laughing at each other. I go to my fellow woman. She actually, she pretends as if she's understanding my problem, but at the end of the day, she's laughing at me about it. And she's telling other people. So you cannot why don't you cry to each other?
Right. Because here's my point now. When I said women don't have anyone to cry to.
You said men don't have anyone to cry to.
Yes, that's what I said. Women.
Oh, you men.
Men. Women don't have anyone to cry to. Reasons being, number one, we were raised to be men, right? We were raised to be bold, to be strong. And after being raised to be bold and strong, if I come to you with a problem, to a woman, I feel like I'm being weak. Wait, I need to explain more. Why we don't have anyone to cry to. If I come to a woman and say my problems to that person, I feel like I'm being weak, right? If I go to another man and say my problems,
you feel like you're strong.
No, I'll feel like I'm also weak. If I tell the other men, you see, do you know that we men cannot open up that?
So wait, how is this linking to your time?
It's linking back with the refreshment that I get when I'm
what is away.
Exactly. Pedzera shungudza hangu
wega
ndega zvangu kana ndiri munhu mabhias pepe ndina norwa zvangu mabhias neteam tichifara
achitaura wega kapa. So do you realize you're not solving your problem?
No, I am solving
problem
my
yako
problem.
chaiye dambudziko pamwe problem hauna 500 rent handiti
Yeah.
and then yobva kuti uda you time because you can't cry to a fellow man and at the same time you can't cry to a woman, right? And
Because I
over
feel
why
like
now
I'm-
no mafti mabi, you know.
Handina kuti
You know-
ndaunongobhiya uri broken.
You know what? The mind of a man inondinakidza so. Like wabva wataura kuti you go and you start drinking my beers with your friends handiti wabva wanyatsotaura kuti hausi kutaura zvenhamo asi do you understand kuti mukusataura zvenhamo auchipedza mabeers you are continuing in the same problem.
I understand that I'm continuing.
Why chaka you time kako ikako?
But listen, there's a percentage of the stress that is removed when I get my me time.
Alright, aiwa capacity yako ndakanzwisisa Denzel, but ndikuti iwe waenda ukanoita ka you time kakwaka because of something which is stressing you, which is depressing you. Do you understand? You're still gonna take it up from there.
No, I'm not. Because
how is it going to solve?
Okay,
Okay, guys, you know what? The whole point why I'm doing this is not because I'm criticizing my husband. We just wanted to make this a little bit, you know, put it donze the mind of a man. And I think you're getting something from this. I want this go nothing.
Funga zedu sisi varume tinonetsa kuti tikazipettenura apa. You find the probably dzine zvinhu 3 zvadzinofunga.
Alright, it's okay. That's a topic for another day. We are on you time, right? Since video so kurisa guys, so Tendai mentioned why they need their own time as men, right? And he mentioned that women tend to get irritated easily. I don't know how far true is that with other women or girls. And he also mentioned akati, women don't understand their people. Like, understand. Number 2, akati ndinoda my own time so that I go outside, talk to other men because men understand me, right?
Pour out the whole detail.
Number 3, Novaati, women tend to use their husband or their men's partner's weakness to their own advantage. Now I'm going to work on those 3, confirming these 3 points. Now I'm going to work on these 3 points that are Tendai. He talked about women getting irritated really easily. It's a true thing. Women might deny it, but it's true. Do you know I'll take for example my own husband. I don't know the earbud. What's that? Inotogona kutoita nyaya because ndato irritate kone zvaita. Do you understand that kind of thing? And that alone, of course, and this could support men and this could support women. I'm in between. I'm neutral. Murume anova adiniwa nazo. At the end of the day, happiness chasheno katwa neka ngeka earbud kakangoista kuti chinhu chese zvingovhiringiki, right? My point I hope muri kuibata. Sure, mukambogara muri apart unowana nguva yekusuwa mumwe wako 24/7 muchionana munowana zvaka many wrongs than the rights pamuri muri too, right? The second point, he talked about us women using their weakness to our own advantage. Like us women, we have that tendency to muruma katokudzora, to be honest with you, and to stress it out. Weeks down the line with Chanetsan, you're not telling him, that again, ndakudzokera varume vaya vanobva vazviti ndibaba vemba inini ndini ndinoita zvese itaika zvese dedi chiitai zvese kadhedhi So zvakudependa with the way again you communicate. Zvekuti even ukanoita your time guys, mari isipo yerent zvichadzoka here? Hazvidzoke. You understand? Plus unotoona kuti unoita good communication nemumwe wako kana muchitomboita apart. Communication chainopedzera yadhangaradhinga chaiyo chaiyo guys kana muchigara muri mese, to be honest. Mabarangizha. Then Tindo talked about you don't know no one to cry to, right?
Yeah.
I purpose I want to not pikisana in head was 699 zvimwe chete. Because vakadzi wokudzoda mbudziko rangu wakutongospirita my problem and you're laughing at me, right? So now I'm not going to go to link it to the you time, me time. To be honest with you guys, it's very important to have you time and me time. For us women, you were talking about you men. For us women, we need this us time because don't go kuti you put your mind together. Totanga ugaya marongs ayongo achataura kuti pamwe pacho ndinotozombogaya kuti I didn't I overreact. Zvese izvozvo zvinofungwa pa my own time. You know, I should get time yekutomboenda. Not necessarily because I'm supposed to go out with friends, but you can go out, take a long walk, right? You can either go for movies, kana kutongoenda shopping. Kwete kuti mukadzi murume 24/7 shopping muri kuenda muri mese. Madzoka mumba muri mese. The only time mukadzi anoita ega nguva handizvoni murume aenda kubasa. I feel like that's not fair. I mean, what I feel. Munhu unofanira kuita your own time, so uri away from your moon, right? In that way munosuwana. Munowana room yekusuwana. Because mukaramba mungori mese all the time. Of course, some people are going to say kuti hamusuwane here, umwe aenda kubasa, umwe ari kubasa kwake modzoka manheru. Hapana kusuwana ipapo but madhini wane basa wakutongodai ndiri padhini. Zvatosiyana. Pane pekuti mumwe wako atoenda out, uri check up on your person, whether husband or wife. How are you? How is it? Okay, catch you later. Enjoy with your people, with your friends. Problem yata kufesa is kuti people are taking advantage of that you time, me time. These problems actually are more kuvarume. Pa you time papa akunokecha. Pa you time papa vakuronga madhiri nemafia vakurongerana zvinhu. You understand? No problem inenge yakuitika. So zvambotaura natendai kuti people don't abuse you time. Inotodiwa, to be honest with you. That thing inotodiwa. And also I feel like your time refresh the mind. Do you know kuti tendai akati mina ndimbosara nevana? Musatambe. Katime kaka ndiri ndega kanenge katori bwo kanenge katori, you know, that kind of thing. So, and to conclude, we are just trying to say, isusu in our marriage, tangati sina that. Later on, takazona how important it was for us to have you time, me time.
If you're not abusing it.
Exactly. If you're not abusing it, you're using it the right way. I think one of my questions about what do you call abusing it, you can drop in the comment section. I think we'll be answering because of time now. So yeah, advantages. Actually, the advantages are more than the disadvantages. It's good, guys. It just refreshes the mind. Being you understand? So we conclude that it's necessary to have a you time uriwan urwega. For vanona mataveva vanobvavati, that time is the time when I connect with the Holy Spirit. I get what do you call it? Like that's the moment I feel putti. I can't call it indulging with the Holy Spirit. What do you call it? That's.
I'm in the Spirit.
Yes.
I'm flying. I'm swimming.
So
in the Holy Spirit.
Ka feeling can we take anuna mata ari ega. achisa moyo nepfungwa pamwe chete kuna Mwari. Kaimagine ka feeling kakuru one. So it's good to be alone at times. Azvina kunzi alone, but even kusantono madoro, guys, just being alone. Wana nguva yekufunga yekusuwa mumwe wako, not only when it comes to work. So nas ndo patichagumira. We just hope kuti pade zvabatika and mudzimba muchangopana noga you time muita futi muchipana kana wapana you time mopana noma allowances kunoshandisa ku you time. So guys, we love you so much. Please keep on watching our channel. Drop my vlog, story time, nema educational topics like this one. And guys, please also don't forget to watch the adverts. And I'm chewing my adverts. My adverts, one or two things for my adverts. Thank you so much. We love you.
We love you.
Till we
Meet
again. We're signing out.